Imagine waking up one day and slowly realizing something uncomfortable. Your life is moving forward. You wake up in the morning, you go to work, you complete your responsibilities, day after day, week after week. From the outside, everything looks normal, but deep inside, something feels different. A quiet question begins to appear in your mind, not loudly, not dramatically, just a small, persistent thought. What am I actually doing this for? For many people, this question creates a strange kind of fear. Not the kind of fear that makes your heart race, and not the kind that people easily notice. Instead, it's quieter than that. A subtle psychological tension, a feeling that sits quietly in the back of the mind. The fear that their life might have no real purpose. Psychologists have been studying this feeling for decades. In fact, the famous psychiatrist Viktor Frankl, who developed a therapy called logotherapy, believed something very important about the human mind. He believed that human beings have a deep psychological need for meaning. According to Frankl, people can endure almost any hardship, pain, struggle, even suffering, as long as they believe their life has purpose. But when someone begins to feel that their life has no meaning, the mind experiences something psychologists call existential anxiety. Existential anxiety is the fear that your life might lack direction, meaning, or significance, and this feeling is more common today than ever before. Modern research in psychology shows that people who feel a strong sense of purpose tend to have higher life satisfaction, better mental health, and, in many cases, even longer life expectancy. But here's where the problem begins. The modern world constantly pressures people to find their purpose quickly. Social media shows people becoming successful, starting businesses, following their passions, living what looks like a meaningful life. And when someone compares their life to those stories, their brain quietly starts asking a dangerous question. Why haven't I found my purpose yet? The human brain doesn't like uncertainty. It wants direction, clarity, a clear path forward. So when it cannot see that path, it starts interpreting uncertainty as failure. But psychologists have discovered something very interesting. Purpose is rarely something people suddenly discover. In reality, research shows that purpose usually develops gradually over time, through experiences, through challenges, through growth. In other words, many people who fear having no purpose are simply in the middle of building it. But the mind is impatient. It wants answers immediately. It wants clarity now. So when that clarity doesn't appear, the mind creates an uncomfortable illusion, the illusion that something must be wrong. But the truth is much simpler. Purpose is not something that appears overnight. It's something people slowly create through the choices they make every day, through the paths they explore, through the things they learn about themselves. And sometimes the very fear of having no purpose is the thing that pushes people to eventually find one. If you enjoy exploring the hidden psychology behind human behavior, subscribe to The Shadow Mindset, where we uncover the deeper patterns controlling the human mind.